So, I kind of wanted to touch on the state of being a computer science recent grad. It sucks. Long story short, I think people don't realize how bad it is right now. Um, there's no jobs, period, none. And you might watch this video and then go on like Indeed or LinkedIn and look for jobs and find jobs, but I promise you those aren't jobs. And if they are, they're not hiring you. Um, the reason I want to put this out there is despite how grim it is right now, there's still a lot of talk. There's a lot of shovel selling when it comes to programming. Like people still think programming is like this recession proof deal. It maybe, but it's not right now. Mm-mm. Um, there's a lot of problems when you are looking for a programming job. A lot of things that you don't really expect, or what are expected of you as you're applying, right? So if you don't have experience with the specific tech stack that a job posting is for, forget about it. So you have to experiment on your own, So that in and of itself isn't that big of a deal until you realize that like it is on your own time, right? So I'm in a situation right now where I'm unemployed, can't get a job at Home Depot, can't get a job as a barista, because they look at my they see computer science degree and they think, oh, Google's kicking down his door. He's gonna be in an office making 500K where he sits on exercise balls instead of a chair. I I live in the woods. I burn wood to keep warm, and it sucks. And so while I'm eating my last 5 gallon bucket of rice, I'm supposed to teach myself. I'm supposed to learn. I'm supposed to do these things while I'm struggling. And sort of the expectation is if you don't do that, if you don't, you're not, what's the word? Damn, I forgot. But, they want you to be like motivated, passionate. That's the word. If you can't, you know, write a commercially viable product while you are starving to death, you're not. So there's that. um I think another issue that I have is networking. You'll hear networking a lot in university, especially right now. When times are rough, when there isn't a lot of food in the kitchen, they'll tell you to lean on your network. For those who are like me and don't really know what that means, that's business speak for nepotism. Plain and simple, right? If your uncle works at Microsoft, uncle, get me a job. I bet you got a job. My dad sold bootleg DVDs. Uh, so my network isn't like that. I don't have an um, in the software world or any real white collar place, really. Um, Despite my experience, despite my degree, can't get a job, you know? Um, Sucks. That's why I'm here. So if anyone is really considering computer science, programming, just understand it isn't how it used to be, So that idea that, oh, computer everywhere, everyone do computer, you get computer degree, you go get job, good, yes, no. uh-uh. not only that, there's issues just getting the degree itself. Um, a lot of these universities, well, the, you're gonna do a lot of math, right? Uh, the degree itself attracts a lot of people who aren't the socially like the best, right? Like I'm not socially the best, but if I'm sitting here going like, God, you need work, right? So you're gonna be stuck in that lot. And if my university was any indicator, um, you kind of get treated like a second class. It's hard to explain, but I mean, like our classes were like in the basement, right? Like we're not real engineers, so like it's weird. So it just sucks. It just sucks all around. I don't know what to say. Like what else to say besides don't get into CS if you want employment. If you want a good job that pays well, that's guaranteed more or less, get into nursing. You know, it has its own issues, right? Everything does. The grass isn't greener ever, but you will have a job. You know, I know people who get into nursing, you know, you get on the job training. There we go. Another thing. Computer science degree is extremely vague and it's extremely sort of theory and hype. You know what I mean? Like it's theory. So you aren't really taught how to make things really. You know, like you could go and not learn how to make a website, not learn how to make a web application. You will learn how to do a fizz buzz. If you don't know what that is, it's nothing. It is completely useless. You will learn how to do like leet code programs. You might learn how to make an app or whatever, but all of that stuff, all of the useful stuff is locked behind electives, and good luck getting the electives you want, whatever you care about, because you know it's first come first serve, and often your schedule doesn't line up. Whatever. Internships at my university, most of the students didn't have an internship. Again, lean on your network. You know, so if your dad knows somebody who can get you at Oracle, you could do that. My dad didn't. You know that. So here I am. You know, I'm starving to death, working on applications. You know, but again, they can't be this fizzbuzz stuff. It has to be like an app, a completed thing, to exist. And I have to I have to learn a new skill, which resumes, right? You get hired based on how well you could sell yourself, not necessarily how good of a programmer or how good of a worker. Like, none of that really factors in when you're getting into the white collar stuff, which is new to me, right? Like I'm used to can you build the thing? Yeah, I could build the thing. You're hired. You did the thing, right? I'm that's what I'm used to is like your works, but it just isn't like that. It's you know, how well can you play the LinkedIn game, which is probably gonna be its own fucking video. I hate LinkedIn. It's stupid. But I have to do it. You know, I have to get on LinkedIn, and I have to whatever LinkedIn is to get a job. I went to school for programming, not for LinkedIn doing. But anyway, that's my just raw, unfiltered rant in my car about my regret. Right. Regret. I regret getting this degree. And part of it is, you know, I started getting my degree. I recently graduated. I started getting my degree in like 2019-ish. maybe even a little bit before that. I was in the military, and I did, I was doing classes while I was in preparation to get out to go for computer science. It's what I wanted to do, and I decided computer science before I even went into the military. Something I really wanted to do, and right, and I got out of the military in 2019. It was good. It was good then. That was when you were supposed to graduate. And now I'm just fucked, The invisible hand of the free market fucked. So I'm kind of in the situation where I don't really have any agency, like I can send out my applications. That's it. And I don't really know what I'm going to do. So if this message reaches you and you want to just give me $1,000,000, you can. I will accept it. I will accept $20, right? Like, it sucks being broke, It sucks going through the military, going to college, coming out and being like, okay, job market sucks. I'll just work at fast food or something. And they don't want to touch you because, again, they think that you're going to leave. Why would they hire you? Why would they train you? Why would they spend money training you to do something you are qualified to do? You are overqualified to do. Why would they do that? You're just going to leave. I'm not just going to leave. There's no jobs. I can't get a job. There's no way I can get a job unless I bump into Bill Gates and he offers me a job. Unless Steve Jobs just resurrects and walks to my door and offers me a job, right? Like, where do I meet the programming baddies? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do I network, right? Where do I get in? Do I go to Redmond and I just fucking hang out off the bars till I run into someone? Hey, you look like you sit on an exercise ball. Like, so here I am. I'm doing odd jobs. Eating rice, doing odd jobs. It sucks, man. I think, if I do get something like just anything, I might. Well, the plan is to make a game. Look, I understand that it's not, getting into the gaming industry isn't all that easy, right? It's very competitive, but if I'm sitting here starving, eating rice, running out of rice, and I have to make something to prove to a company that I can make something, not just make something, but like to do whatever menial entry level tasks they have me do, I'm gonna do something that's fun. I enjoy making games. And if that materializes into a game that I can market and I could sell, hallelujah. If it materializes into a job, hallelujah. But that's what's on the horizon. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you might see some of the development. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't really have any plan for how this channel works. I don't even know how to edit videos. So that is going to be a learning experience, but I don't know. I just, kind of depressed, kind of sad, kind of not liking my outlook right now. And I felt like ranting. It's simple as that. I felt like ranting. And it's easier for me to rant to you than it is to really talk to, people I know, right? Because relationships, there's an expectation, right? Like, some things you don't talk to your significant other about, or you have to tiptoe around them because they might be part of the problem. You know what I mean? Like there's an expectation there. There's issues with that communication. And same thing, like you don't talk to your parents about certain things, right? A lot of times they don't understand. And a lot of this is just people don't understand what it's like for new grads with a degree that traditionally isn't this bad, you know? And for those of us who graduated and aren't in the position to, you know, go back to our parents' place and have that cushion, have that sort of safety, it's a lot of stress, you know, like my laptop broke recently. I was on it. It was ThinkPad P53, so it was a beefy laptop, and it just sizzled, gone. and and it's like I don't have the money to fix it. And so what do I do? You know? Like what do I do when I need money to survive, but like I can't get a job? Like I'm willing. I have been applying, like damn. Um but yeah. Thanks for listening. I hope this helped. I hope it was entertaining. I don't know. Maybe you think I'm cute. I don't know. I don't fucking know, right? I'm not really a big vlogger. I don't watch vlogs, so I don't really know what people get out of this. It's kind of low effort, right? Like I'm just sitting here talking at you. At least I'm not reacting. That's something, right? Fucking hit the thing and the thing. I'm a YouTuber now. Bye.